Hey everyone. So I just wanted to share some footage that I recorded today with my new drone. So I have a DJI 4K Mini. It's my first drone. This is a entry level drone. So I got it back in November around Black Friday. It was on sale. I think I got it on Amazon for, I want to say, $300. I think they normally sell for $389. Um, there's my dog Penny. So I've been in the market for a drone for a while, but I didn't want anything expensive. There she goes. So I decided to get the 4K Mini, because the price is good, and then what I've heard, it's a great beginner's drone to learn on. So this is my probably seventh or eighth flight with this drone. So today is 9 January of 2026. Temperature outside was pretty cold today. It was about 20 degrees. Winds were about, it was pretty windy, about 25, 30 miles an hour today. And that's the whole reason why I flew my drone today, is because I wanted to test the performance and capabilities of it while I'm shooting in these type of conditions. So, so I was pretty impressed. I didn't really have too many issues with it. There's a few things I'll go over and discuss later on in the video, what I had problems with. But starting here, you see my dog there, Penny. So what I'm doing is the drone itself on the controller has an option for, it's like FN, meaning function. I think it's what it stands for. But what it does is that you can drop your camera like straight down, like you see here in this recording. So, and then when you want to look straight, you hit the button again, and then it'll pop it up, 180 degrees like that. So now I can see forward. And then if you want to record down, you just hit the function button on your remote, on your controller, like that there, and you get that. I'm really impressed with the camera quality. I mean, look at how clear you can see through the water and the rocks. Obviously, the creek is very nice, very clean. But just capturing the colors in my lab, you can see a little whiteout on her top of her head. There's a little brightness because she's wet right now and the sun's reflecting off her fur. I've got another dog around here somewhere too. Black dog, Ellie. There's not too much of her recording. She kind of just ignores it. But Penny loves chasing the drone. But here I'm just trying to practice, trying to get her, when you're working with animals, it's really difficult because they're going to do what they want to do. So they can't be directed like, people can, or staged. So here I'm trying to just get her to stay in frame, or stay in frame with her as she moves, because she's on the bottom of the frame here. So I'm dropping the drone here and just trying to get her to chase it while capturing her. But for the most part, I mean, I'm getting okay at flying this thing. Uh, it does take practice, but it's not that hard to learn. So, I mean, my first flight, I did it in my house and I crashed it, but that was stupid me. But if you buy a drone, any type of drone, I think it does matter on the type of model you get in brand or quality. DJI is very well known for their drones that they make, and other things as well. And for a beginner drone, this is really the way to go. I got this because like I said, I didn't want to buy an expensive one until I know if there's something I really want to get into. The reason why I did buy this particular model is, one, I've always wanted a drone, but two, I wanted to get back into videography and photography. That was something I was always interested in, 25 years ago, 20 years ago. And then I just recently retired from the military, and since I have a lot more time now, I wanted to jump back and get into my hobbies. So there's me right there. You can see the wind blowing. Here I'm just kind of going through Rapid Creek here. I'm trying to line up the drone to follow the creek and the banks. And I do lose sight of it, obviously, because I'm on the bank there. But with this model, though, you can use your smartphone, or you use your smartphone and you put it on the top of the controller, and you plug the controller plugs into your phone via USB-C, and then you use your phone as a display, like a heads-up display. It's not a true first-person view, but you can see. But whatever you're seeing on your phone is what the camera's capturing. So it kind of helps you guide and seeing what you're viewing. But this model here doesn't have a detection system on it. So like the other models that DJI sells and maybe other brands, they have like maybe a obstacle detection where it prevents your drone from crashing or bouncing into walls or trees, just like this. And that was pretty close. Or a LiDAR system, so it has that obstacle avoidance. So this drone does not have AI either. I do know there's other models that do have AI. This drone does not have the tracking like some do. So I know the more expensive models from DJI, you can like highlight yourself or an object or a person or an animal, and then the drone will track you and follow you, and that way you don't have to kind of worry about it, depending on the settings you set and whatnot. So here I'm just trying to practice to kind of get low, getting steady. You see my dog on the bank there. She's going to come run and run at us, trying to get low shots. I don't want her tearing it up, so I can't get it too low. And I can't fault her for grabbing it if she does, because that's my stupid fault if she does. And I just really love how this camera does a great job of picking up the colors and stuff. There's another tree I'm into, because I had it down when I flew into there. I didn't crash it. I almost crashed it here. Again. And, if you had that detection system, you could probably get in something close like that. Or it might, push the drone out if you have a different model. But the 4K Mini does not have that option. There's Penny barking. And you can see how windy it is here. Hopefully, I think I pull up higher in altitude, and you'll see the clouds. And I have other videos too. I don't have any commentary on them right now. I'll probably go back and put commentary on them. Here, I'm just trying to get her to run and chase. See, there you go. That's awesome. It's kind of hard to do because like the drone moves so fast and with the wind and everything else. If you guys look really closely, you can see the clouds moving. And then right here is kind of where I lost reception with the drone. So I had to do a landing on it. I don't know why. So it just popped up, no reception with the drone or something like that. So I was worried because I was not going to get it back down, but I was able to get it back down to land. So, but I got a second video coming up right here. Just a few seconds. We'll go ahead and stop this one. And then we'll play this one. Okay. This is the second video that I recorded. We're still at the same park, same day, same everything. So here I'm just trying to get some. I see the shadows. I saw when she was running. I was like, oh, let me try to get a little bit higher. There, I almost crashed it again. I got it out. I did get it out. Back to the shadows though. I noticed her shadows, and I was trying to just play with that to get her shadowing and everything else. So I'll bring it back up though, and you'll see myself and her. with our shadows cast. Just trying to get some different unique perspectives and viewpoints. And again, practicing. But learning to fly this, like I said, it's not very difficult. If you've played video games before, you can fly a drone. And that's any video game. Oh, there she is, trying to get the run going, the chase, trying to get her in frame. So good practice. Man, she's so tired right now. She's sleeping. She's just ran her butt off. Now up here, I'm gonna try to. Now see how fast I'm kind of moving it, swing or pivoting it, if you will. So from left to right in a circle. You want to slow down because this drone here has like 3 options. It has a sport mode, a standard mode, I believe, and cinema mode. And what those modes do is they just slow down the speed of your drone. So if you're doing like video capturing, you want to make sure you have it in cinema mode. Okay, this is the part I was telling you about the shadows. So casting along shadow with the dogs and me. Penny, she's a good girl. She's an American Lab English mix. So she's an English blockhead American Lab mix. Again, just dealing with the elements too outside. So right here is where you should be able to see the clouds moving pretty good. If you look real closely, you can see them moving. So, yep. So a little challenging to work in with the tips, but I was really impressed because this drone here, the 4K Mini, I think it's what they rate as a class 5 for wind, meaning it can operate pretty good and winds up to 24 miles an hour. Like I said, I had winds from 25 to 30 miles an hour today, and that's why I was out here testing, because I wanted to see how this drone performed. Obviously, you're going to lose performance if you're going to be in any type of inclement weather or any challenging weather. But that's good, because if you're going to do any type of photography or videography, you're going to be in those elements. So you want to understand how your equipment works, how you're going to work, because the cold sucks. So make sure you have the proper gear when you're working in these conditions. I mean, it looks beautiful outside, and it was, but it's cold. So, but that's how you get those great shots in the snow or in the heat or wherever you're shooting at. Here I'm trying to get close to this tree, kind of practice for close-up shots. You can see the wind moving the drone a little bit, but it's pretty stable. I mean, this thing is very light, so it's designed with certain classes of the winds. So I'm assuming the bigger models obviously can handle the wind better. But okay, here I'm gonna go forward. Someone decorated that tree for Christmas. And then I'll turn it around. Just trying to get comfortable with the controls, get that muscle memory built in. So it's just fun to practice, and it's really fun to fly. Okay, you see the little white things? I have like a little landing gear thing that you can attach to the bottom of the drone, and those are about to come off. So it's like, oh, it's probably time to land. But yeah, so that's it, guys. This video's over, and I got some more videos that you guys can check out. And I might actually go back and redo some commentary on those, or put commentary on them, and maybe just do a full review of this drone since I've been using it over the last few months. So thanks for listening.